We're speaking with Mayor Lisa Sulka. She's the mayor of the town of Bluffton. Mayor Sulka, you and I are both big football fans, and what a year it was for the Bluffton Bobcats.
Yes.
Talk about that.
Well, this football team has brought more publicity and more of a focus on our high school, which when I got on council, I'm a big fan of Bluffton High School and of all the schools, because all the schools make for good economic development. You see that that's the school district's bumper sticker, and it's private and public. This coach came in 2 years ago, and whatever he said, these kids bought it. And I always say they drank the lemonade that he provided. He turned this football team around, and you interview some of these young men, and they'll tell you he's teaching them how to be men. And to me, that's as important as winning football games. But it's not just football. He set the stage to make other teams, both academic and athletic, rise to the challenge. Our girls' golf team, state title 2 years in a row. Wow. You know, cross country started it off. I had a daughter that ran, so that I'm very proud of that team. Volleyball, I mean, swimming, wrestling. I mean, everyone is really rising to the challenge. And on the academic side, you know, that doesn't get talked about a lot. But our youth and government class, they come home with, you know, top honors 2 years in a row from when they really started going. Just a very active and a great high school. We ended our year with a parade of champions. The town of Bluffton hosted the event. New Year's Day, I told them it's a parade everybody would love. It lasted about 15 minutes, but we celebrated from academic to athletic, and our superintendent, Dr. Truesdale, was the grand marshal, ended at the Oyster Factory. So I want to make sure everyone knows I love them all, but that football team and that coach, they're a special group. And to see them mature and take ownership and know they will never quit, and their goal is to win, it's going to carry them on when they graduate into college. So I'm very proud of them, and Coach Cribb knows I'm his biggest fan.
We've covered a lot of topics this morning. What have we not talked about? What's important to you that you want the residents to know about Bluffton?
Well, you know, we have over 880% growth since 2000. So that's a lot of people moving here, and it is not it's baby boomers and retirees that makes up a percentage of our growth, but our average age is still maintaining around a 35-year-old age.
Wow.
We've grown from 1 elementary school to 5, no middle schools to 2, no high schools to 1. So, you know, those aren't baby boomers and retirees, you know, having those children. We've got to work on our economic development. We've got the base, but we cannot survive on a tax base of residential. So we are very focused. We are open for business. They need to follow our rules. But we want businesses to come in here, and we feel that we've provided a lot of these larger businesses with their base. You know, seeing the growth and knowing what's yet to come, not just in Bluffton, but go out regionally, Hardeeville, you know, Jasper County, all of Beaufort. We tuck into Savannah a lot of times for people who will come over to go to the outlets. So we've provided the tax base, we've provided the people. We were working very hard bringing in not just retail, we need jobs too. We want everyone to stay here, and we want them to buy into Bluffton the way I have and others have, and love Bluffton for their well-being as well as quality of life. The river is the top subject. I'm very proud of what we've done. What we are doing is not going to cure this overnight, and it's going to take a couple of years, and we're going to have a lot of naysayers saying we're not doing anything, but I promise you it is the focus on everyone in this town's minds is that May River. On a larger level, I'm on the Association of South Carolina Mayors. We have met, we are 120 strong out of the mayors of the state right now, and we have 4 or 5 legislative items that we want to see fulfilled in the state. One is local government fund. We're not getting the money that we send to Columbia, and we were getting it back all the way up until about 2008, and then it started shrinking, and by law they have to fulfill that, and it hurts us. Where rubber meets the road, that's town government, and you know we need that money, and we want to have a little more ability to have home rule, and because we know what we need, not just at the county level but at the town level. We are doing well. We've just won another award on the financial side. We have an excellent financial stability in our town, and it is under the efforts of our Director of Finance, Shirley Freeman, and her staff. I think that's when people move to the area, they want to know you're financially stable, and we have just made huge inroads over the past 4 or 5 years in that area. We have great staff. If you move to the town, you're moving to a lovely, wonderful place,